Hi everybody, Alex Aploya from Expert Forex. I see there's quite a few people in the room today, and as always, if you have questions, comments or remarks, please use the chat facility to send them through to me. I'm going to go straight into the charts this evening, and I'm going to share my multiple moving average charts, which are based on the daily time frame. And if you remember in the last few videos, we were saying that the market is consolidating quite a lot. You can see how most of the moving averages have really been very close to each other. But what has happened over the last few days is that there have been some nice breakouts. You can see the pound is moving, the Oz is moving, the Euro's moving, and those look like small breakouts, but we'll have a look at them on the 4-hour charts to exact. And a really big breakout here on the Euro Yen, so we'll have a look at that one. And also on the pound New Zealand, look at that breakout. So there's been some nice volatility returning into the market, and let's have a look at the 4-hour charts to give you an idea. Now, what has happened here, looking at the Oz, for instance, there was the straddle that we did earlier. I think it was on Monday we suggested a straddle there, broke out beautifully. And what is happening now is that we are starting to look for reversal signals because it's broken out so much, it's trended and it's starting to reverse. So we'll have a look at the charts for if we can pick up any reversal figures, but the Aussie looks like it's starting to do that. The Euro, not quite yet, but it's starting to. The franc, in sympathy with the Euro, is also starting to make reversal signals. The CAD, same thing, strong trend, reversal signals coming up, and so on. So we'll have a look at some of the. You can see. You're going to see a lot of almost duplicate charts. If you look at the Oz and the Oz Yen, look at that. They look like duplicate charts. If you look at the Euro and the Euro Yen, look like duplicate charts. So you'll see quite a few of charts looking like that. And here's the pound yen. Look at that powerful breakout that happened there. It has run 400 pips, a huge run by the pound yen there, and that's most probably the best breakout. And the other one we noticed on the daily was the pound, the Euro Yen, and that's only 220 pips. So there's the biggest breakout. And just look, you could have caught it with a simple moving average straddle transaction or a trend line break transaction. Okay, so let's have a look at the charts. And what we're now looking for is the market has moved and we're starting to look for some reversal signals, and they are coming up. So let's have a look at the 4-hour. We'll go straight into the normal ones. And here we can see quite a nice setup starting to develop. See this divergence there? The price is going up. Moving the momentum indicator is going down, and a really nice divergence set up with a trend line violation. So looks like a potential reversal there, but we have to wait for some more confirmation and most probably the break of a trend line like that. I just want to see if there's any upper resistance. There we are. So it looks like this could still go up a little bit before reversing. So let's just wait patiently. Never rush these reversal signals, but certainly that looks like it could go up to that particular point. So there's a good setup. The Oz, similar. Look at that, very similar RSI setup. Was probably a better one. It has already broken quite big resistance here, and so it's going to be interesting if it actually breaks back again. We'd need to see some form of trend line break there, but there's the signal already. Divergence, trend line violation. There it goes. And the question is, is it too early, or do we have to wait for another a wave to form before it breaks down? So the two powerful signals setting up there. Nothing much here on the yen at the moment. No real turning point confirmations. The trend line is quite a long way away there. On the pound, there's quite a nice trend line here that might start saying that the pound wants to break up. So certainly, again, it's a case of watching these trend line violations. You can see they're all near pretty good trend line violation turning points, so you literally have to watch them. Or if you have our magic trend line EA, you just set the EA up to watch the trend line violations for you. So let's go and have a look at the other 4-hour charts, and again, a nice divergence, trend line violation. Again, very similar. You can see a lot of these charts are setting up in exactly a similar situation. Look at those charts. The basic setup is the same. And let's have a look. Here we have one that looks like it should be breaking out. This is the Oz, the Euro Oz. Look at that. It's a trend line. It's trying to break out. It's trying, but it just cannot. There's just not enough volatility to push it through. It's a very interesting one. It should be breaking through, but it's not. So. And one of the things that I believe in is if a good signal fails, it's a signal to actually trade the other way. So we'll watch those. But again, here's a nice setup. Three nice waves, a divergence, very strong divergence on the RSI. So we're seeing a lot of nice setups, really good ones, but they're not mature yet. We'd have to wait until they mature a little bit more. Okay, I think that's all I have for tonight. Any questions, comments, or remarks from the people in the room? I see there's quite a few people in the room. If you do have any questions, remarks, now's a good time to do it. But we have identified some really great divergence trades on the momentum indicators, trend line violation confirmation type of trades. So there's quite a lot going on today. And yeah, and I hope you've taken note of the ones that I've identified. Okay, all right. So from me, Alex Aproy, thank you very much for your attendance. Pity I didn't get any questions. We could have had a good chat about the market as it is at the moment, but looks like we've got a quiet bunch in the webinar tonight, and I have basically summed the market up as I see it there. The magic moving average indicators really do give you a good overview of the market and tell you what's going on, and then you can come and confirm what's going on by looking at the charts. So from me, Alex Aproy, cheerio.